of our cooperative. Now I'm going to introduce Rob, a colleague, who's going to explain about what we concretely do, introduce the concrete, how we use the technology that we've got, the collaborative approach, how we use it to improve our teaching and to offer something different to the learners. Okay, so Rob.
All right. Thanks. Okay. Okay. Instant response teaching. To do this as quickly as possible, so we have as much time to work together in our little groups. You've already formed little groups. We might have to do a transfer. This slide. Is there something we don't know here? Okay. Okay. The image on here. This is an image. It says, can you think of any words to describe this image? Can you see it? Okay. It's a missile. It's a defense or attack or feeling provoked or something. Okay. The idea is situations in class where you might feel you need to respond because someone asks you a question or something's not gone to plan. There's a problem. And often we have kind of a very natural self-defensive mechanism where we want to shut down that situation and get on with what we were supposed to be doing. Well, we don't know how to answer the question our student has asked us. Or it's like, okay, and you don't want to seem like you don't know, you always want to say, okay, and I'll do that next week, we'll come back to that later, etc., etc., okay? Situations like that. What we want to change, really, is instead of not dealing with something, is taking that moment as an opportunity to increase the collaboration and the work and the time you have with your students in class. What I mean by that is that take advantage of these tricky situations and turn them into something positive. And you do it there and then. Okay, instead of having to put it onto the long finger or having to wait until a different moment, as you might forget. And your students will forget and that moment's gone. Okay. So we want to create a situation where you can respond more readily to whatever emerges from time we spend with students. We don't want to waste time with students. You've got books to do, curriculums to follow, programs to do. Or if you do more Dogme kind of style or more freestyle, you've got things you want to do with your students. So, the idea is, in the world of mobile screens, children now are screen children. They touch things and things happen. If it doesn't happen, they're like, oh, this doesn't work. Yeah. Maybe the microwave, or tapping the screen, or TV. It's not touch sensitive. What's going on here? Okay. These mobile screens have apps. Okay. And the whole idea here is that we've got phones. We use Apple. I always say this in this talk. We're not selling Apple. We're not selling iPads. Anything when we say iPad, we mean tablets. Okay. Tablet, iPad. Samsung, whatever, okay, it's all tablet. Okay, and also we mean smartphone. Okay, some smartphones are really big too, as big as some tablets. Okay, so now combining all this with internet access, you've got three hugely important tools, massively interesting and exciting tools for you to use in class. If you can get this into your classroom, you can really benefit, and your students will benefit, which is the whole point, really. No students, no classes. Okay, teachers important, but the students, need us to provide them with the best experience possible. Okay, a query or a problem comes up in class, and there's a famous expression. There's enough for that, and that is as relevant in the bar with your friends in the street, doing DIY in your house, as in an English class. It's just all relevant. There's an app for anything. Okay. Have a look at this. Have you seen this?
Emma.
Yeah, it's a limitation.
Okay, so there's an app for everything. Well, that's what they say. It's pretty much true. However, what we want to say is that this instant response teaching, we're not saying that this is a replacement for anything. The most important thing in your class is your student, then you. We cannot substitute our students or ourselves. We are what makes the class work. So this is just an idea that you can use as a layer to complement your teaching, your classes. It can be used in curriculum-based work, it can be used in all sorts of different situations, whether you use freestyle, dogme, curriculum-based, 26 people, 3 people, you just adapt it for your needs. Okay. We're going to move to the fun part. Okay, enough talking, let's have a bit of proper action. So we go back to the groups. We're going to organise ourselves into 3 groups. Okay, there's 3 coaches here. Okay, can somebody swap from this side over to this side? Oh, you're already moving.
I was going to sit here, but...
Okay, fine. Okay.
That's okay.
4 or 5. Okay, fine. Okay, can we move some tables? Have one group here, another group there,
Maybe back to
another group in that
come
corner?
to
Yeah.
this corner.